All right, Mr. Trump, continue.
Yeah. So are you going to change any procedures as a result of this?
Exactly. How about like using a specially designed app if you want to use apps for those things, you know? I get that tech is available and lots of things can just be taken place over old-fashioned phones if that's what you want, Mr. Trump, and stuff, you know, and conference calls and, you know. But I don't know, if it was me and like people were like discussing the things that they were discussing and those plans of attacks and stuff, like sort of, I'd probably want to be in the same room with these other people, like face to face. Just seems really important. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That seems really important stuff.
Well, I mean, look, we look at everything, and you know they've made a big deal out of this because we've had 2 perfect months. We are bringing in business. We have another one announced tomorrow, a big one, very big, like in the history of our country. Nobody's ever seen anything.
Okay, I try really hard to stay with him when he weaves. And the weave, by the way, is not him going off to other things to bring other things in. It is sort of in a very simplistic way, sort of doing that. But I like to call it, it's literally the communication equivalent of, what's that? And then darting in the opposite direction, right? That's what the weave is. So I do really try and stick with him when he goes on these tangents. I think what he's saying here is that the reason that they, meaning those who oppose him, or basically just tell the truth, you know, but they are blowing this out of proportion, this whole national security breach, a self-inflicted national security breach, out of proportion. So I think what he's saying, the reason they're doing that is because he's had such a good couple of months. That's not true. Like literally that thing you just said, it's not true. But I think that's what he's saying here when he's going on this weave, is the reason that they're blowing it out of proportion, this self-inflicted national security threat, is because I've had such a great first 2 months and they need something to work with. They need something to grasp hold of. They need something to be mad at. Because I haven't done anything wrong, so they've got to find something that I've done wrong. That my administration has the 10,000 things that we keep doing. And not necessarily wrong as in like whether you agree with it or not. It's just even the way that they're going about things, whether you agree with what they're going about, the way they're going about it is just incorrect. You could get this stuff done, mate, but just go through the correct proper channels and, you know. But to be honest with you, sometimes I do wonder if he's like, well, I just want it done in this lifetime and I want it done now. Don't care how, I want it now. He's literally Veruca Salt.